In 2020 and 2021 for the youth ministry FGAKL, it was a big change for us. We took advantage of the digital platforms and we kickstarted discipleship topics called YM Talks, Evangelize, Serve and Discipleship. Pastor Anand started it off by introducing our first challenge by using our social media platforms to reach out, disciple and also serve one another. A success story that I can share that we as YM managed to inspire the young people and encourage them is through our YM and Friends talk shows on our Facebook and our YouTube platforms. Some talks included mental health topics with certified counselors and also a relationship topic. One of our biggest engagement was relationships because I think a lot of young people are looking for a relationship, looking for love. And also this topic drew a lot of new friends and also our members to our talk shows. So we managed to reach about 1,491 people through this talk, which is something that's out of the ordinary. So we continue to use this method in our social media platforms. For me personally, I mainly lead the youngest age group, the 13 and 14 years olds. In this season over the past few years, it was a bit difficult to lead the younger groups coming up from children's ministry, mainly because the meetups with them were over Zoom and we didn't really have a chance to see them face to face and have that personal connection. So knowing their nature of needing to be very engaged and active and very involved in activity, doing CG over Zoom was becoming a little bit more difficult and a little bit boring because they also use it for school. With the new members coming out from children's ministry, we moved into a new platform which is more well-versed with them. Right? This platform usually used by the gaming community, but we tried it out for our CGs because a lot of our members were really into that platform. With that, we also started to see more members coming onto this platform and being engaged in our CGs. Grouping back our small groups that have been scattered has been our main focus for this season. Right, some of our YM members also started finding new friends through TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook passion groups. Throughout the whole pandemic, we began to make new friends online and we got them to join our CGs and our online services. As a result of this, one of our CG leaders managed to make 38 new friends through TikTok and Instagram. With 11 salvations, 2 CGs were formed consisting of 13 members each, which is really difficult to brain, right? But now with technology, we can do this, right? And social media, it's a whole new playing field, right? We started having our YM online games called Game of Zones, right? Which is one of our biggest highlights of the year. The heart of this is to bring everyone to connect with one another. Game of Zones is where all our zones grouped up in small groups and was a way to connect our CGs and zones together as a big YM family. As a result, we managed to bring in around 20 new friends by hosting this online game. This is the potential of the digital era, building a community from the comforts of our own home. This is the online church. And we introduced our SCT classes and discipleship groups and even started Alpha Online through CGs and also schools. This brought in many new friends and we managed to preach the gospel to them through Alpha that was available online. However, there were many challenges that we faced as well. It was very difficult to get many to adapt to the new change and shift to an online platform to run evangelism and discipleship. And another thing was also the technical aspect of it. So what we did was we quickly grouped the older ones who were more able, right, to sort out a lot of these technical issues and difficulties to get our online platforms up and running and communicate the changes through our social media platforms. Right, this was one of the importance of gaining a social media presence before the pandemic. One thing we learned over the season is to be persistent and consistent even if we are not fully prepared, even if we are not fully equipped. What is important is that we step up and try and slowly build our way back into restoring our discipleship and evangelism efforts and continue to build the momentum. We want to praise God and give God the glory. Over the pandemic period, we have reached up to 89 new friends, have 11 salvations and 2 new CGs as well. Right? And this is just the start of a new way of reaching out, and we will continually sow into this platform to evangelize, serve and disciple.